What's going on, everybody? My name is Nikita Nazarov. I am the Russian Versatile Gamer. This is the gaming channel for all gaming fans out there. And I would like to go ahead and commentate on today's game between the Montreal Canadiens and the Winnipeg Jets. The Winnipeg Jets are visiting the Montreal Canadiens in Montreal in Bell Center. And I'm very excited about this game. And we'll see how this game transpires. I'm going to cover this game from start to finish. And I am a fan of the Winnipeg Jets, so go Jets go. But I do have respect for all 32 fan bases out there. I have 5 favorite teams, in fact. Number 1 would be the Capitals. Number 2 would be the Oilers. Number 3 would be the Bruins. Number 4 would be the Jets, and number 5 would be the Florida Panthers. So, with all that being said, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to go ahead and set this up on the screen. I basically am going to show you guys the gameplay in the background of NHL 25, so you guys at least have something to look at while I commentate on the game, and just kind of go from there. So, very, very excited to see how this game is going to play out, and we shall see what happens. So I want to make sure all the settings are as they should be. I want to make sure the game settings have saved. Yes, they have. And without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into this game on NHL 25. Now I just got to make sure to switch my title on YouTube and kind of go from there. So let me do that really quickly. Alright, let me switch accounts. There you go. Let's see here. Alright, so let me go ahead and edit that live stream.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one.
Winnipeg Jets versus let me just go ahead and just switch the title of my video here. Bear with me, guys, while I'm a little quiet. I just want to switch it around. No, I did not want to do that. Dismiss.
Montreal's crossed the line and on the attack. Winnipeg's got the puck in their own end. Quick feed to Velarde.
There you go.
Throws it in. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Chance in front. Nice save from point blank range. That's a great save, but the goaltender.
Alright, so the game is about to start. I'm not quite done with my thumbnail yet, so I might have to put that to the side and do it afterwards. Because I also want to put in the records of those teams as well. I was looking at the NHL app earlier. Yeah. Alright, so the game is starting. The Habs have the puck right now on their stick. Suzuki with the shot, he misses the net. And I believe that was a quick offside there on the Habs as they were trying to enter the Jet zone. The Jets are 34-14-3 going into this game against the Montreal Canadiens. The first game went the Jets' way 4-2. And the Montreal Canadiens, meanwhile, they are 24-20-5. Nemesnikov got the puck in the offensive zone. He gets quickly stripped off of it. Morrissey now with the puck over to DeMello. He's going to play it around the boards into the Montreal zone. It was tipped in, so no icing there. Hudson on the pairing with Gouli this time. Suzuki out there with Caulfield and Slavkovsky. He drives the middle over to Caulfield, back to the point for Matheson. He shoots it on net, and an easy save there for the Jets goalie Connor Hellebuck. The Jets were able to play it out of their zone. I believe that was Perfetti that was able to make that smart play along the boards. Scheifele turns it over. Montreal now with the puck in the offensive zone. Evans there keeps it in for Josh Anderson. All the way around the boards to Jake Evans. Plays it around the hand net for a point shot that was blocked. Matheson now with the puck. All the way around to Josh Anderson behind the net. He's protecting the puck. Tried to pass it back to nobody as Scheifele picked up the puck himself. Josh Anderson keeps it in, however. Mike Matheson tries to shoot it on net, looking for a redirection. That did not work. Jackay keeps it in for Armia. Over to Evans. All the way around to Josh Anderson. Back to Evans behind the net. He's got the puck. Back along the boards to David Savard with like a flopping looking shot that made its way to Connor Hellebuck's glove. And the Habs, meanwhile, this year are 24, 20, and 5 coming into this meeting against the Winnipeg Jets. So let me just go ahead and put the commentary up there. And maybe I should kind of put it in different quotations. Maybe do that. Yeah, looks like we're just gonna keep it at that. So there it is. The Jets now in the offensive zone. They have the puck. David Savard gets it back on the stick. Shots should be 2-0 for Montreal, but they're still 1-0. I believe that was Barron that dumped it into the Montreal zone. Laine out there now against his former team. Jackay dumps it in. Dog goes in on the attack. Laine around the boards. Could not receive that pass. Montreal now. Gouli with the puck behind the net. Over to Gallagher. He skates it in. He shoots it. I don't know if that was saved or not, but if it was, a great save there by Connor Hellebuck. It just happened so fast. Now the Jets, Nina Ryder, unfortunately loses the puck though. Montembeault starting for Montreal. Montreal plays it out into the offensive zone, that is. 55, I don't know who that is. Gallagher in front of the net. Could not get much on it, but still, nevertheless, a good save there for Connor Hellebuck right in front of the net. Right in the slot as well. It's good that somebody was able to get a stick on it. But yeah, Justin Barron, he tried to play it in. David Savard tried to put him on the Montreal bench. He could not. And yeah, Pizzetta was on that forecheck with Dvorak. So Gallagher, Dvorak, and Pizzetta is the, I believe, fourth line for the Canadiens this game. So we'll see how that goes. So yeah, they have finally updated the shots. It should have been 3-1. So they're keeping up with the shots. So, all right, Suzuki wants to face off in the offensive zone. Carrier with a one-timer from the point. A good save there by the Jets goalie, Connor Hellebuck. And Carrier tried to bring it right back into the Jets zone, but it was an offside call. 3:11 into this game. Shots are 5-1 now for the Montreal Canadiens. They added another shot to Montreal. So interesting on that front. The Jets, however, win the face-off. It was right outside the blue line. Neil Pionk now is going to play along the boards. Here's Velarde over to Connor. Ooh, a nice pass there and a nice save by Montembeault. I think it was a save on Somberg, I believe. Yeah, Sandberg. Sorry for that butchering of the name there, but he jumped into the play as a defenseman. Good play there for Velarde. Connor over to Sandberg, and a good save there by Montembeault. As I told you to Walker. Scheifele, Velarde, back to Morrissey. Shoots it, he misses the net. Scheifele now behind the net. Around the net. over to, that is, oh, right in front of the net for Kyle Connor, and a good stick there by Montembeault. Carrier now with the puck.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Nice
Behind the net.
recovery with the stick.
Over to Jake Evans.
Takes the pass.
Plays it in.
Slafkovsky's got it along the boards. A feed out front.
Gooley
And
with the
that's
puck
intercepted.
around the net.
Gets the puck in deep. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Down the left wing across the
Ehlers now with the puck.
And he had it in.
All the way to Pionk. Over to Sandberg. Ehlers tries to tip it. He does, so there's no icing. Pionk. Over to Sandberg. Back to Pionk.
Handles the puck at the point. Takes the
Over to Ehlers. He dumps it in. Perfetti in on the attack there with Nemesnikov. I was a little confused as to who was 7 on the Jets, but yeah, that was Nemesnikov. I wanted to mention his name earlier. That's why there was a bit of a silence for 5 to 10 seconds. Also, I was answering my mom's response there to her question. New Hook now in the offensive zone. Keeps it in for Doc. He awkwardly falls. The Jets get the puck. They dump it into the Montreal zone. Oh, a bad play there by Montembeault that almost ended up in the back of his net. Wow. Interesting play there that almost formed into a goal. Kupari, I believe that was, that jumped in on the forecheck. But yeah, Doc just awkwardly falls, and I hope he's okay there because he kind of grabbed the back of his head. And yeah, I don't know if Montembeault deflected that out of play or not. Looks like it had deflected off of something, because that was going to go into the or into the back of the net, I feel like. But good play there by Montembeault to get back in time. Kupari now in the face-off circle against Dvorak. Dvorak on the strong side, as is Kupari as well. Well, Kupari actually on his weaker side, if anything, but he's going to win that face-off. A missing stick there on the ice for Savard. Jets try to play it in front of the net. Ooh, and a backhander there that was blocked by Savard, who is without the stick. And now Montreal is going to clear it. Really, really good defensive play there by Savard without the stick. The fourth line out there for the Habs. Dvorak tries to center it for Gallagher. Couldn't get anything on the Jack-Eye. Over to Savard. Back to Dvorak. Over to Savard with the shot. It was blocked. The rebound is not to be found as DeMello clears the crease. Kupari battling for the puck along the boards in the defensive end. He plays it out, and the Jets get it out of their zone. Jack-Eye now with the puck for the Habs as he waits for both teams to make a change. 6-2 are the shots now for the Habs. Laine tried to get it past the neutral zone, but Velarde intercepts that. Matheson tries to jump in on the puck, and he does successfully. Jack-Eye now with the puck behind the net. He's going to try to play it out to somebody. He's just waiting for an open lane. Plays it out to Matheson. Plays it along the boards. And it was played past the red line. Dog gains the entry with Laine. Laine shoots. A good save there by Hellebuck. Matheson with a shot that I think went off the outside of the post. New Hook there around the boards. Tried to play it back to the point. Matheson now with it. Over to Laine. New Hook at the point. Shoots it on net. It was blocked before it ever made it there. Laine keeps it in though. Laine. Over to Matheson. He keeps it in. Over to New Hook. Over to Matheson, who falls. Tries to keep it in. He could not. He awkwardly falls there now. The Jets 3-on-2. Velarde tries to pass it over to Connor, but good play there by Matheson to recover that, as that would have been a dangerous opportunity. Unfortunately, the Jets had no speed through the neutral zone whatsoever, so that's what kind of cost them there from having a good opportunity. Iafallo's line out there now with Barron again. All the way around the board to Stanley. Back to Iafallo. He shoots it on net. Barely missed the net there, Barron. Behind the net. Both Jets collide there.
Carries the puck
The
into center.
Caulfield's line plays it out, and that was Caulfield himself that actually made that play. That's why I called it the Caulfield's line. But they're out there on the ice right now. The Jets now have the puck though.
Dumping it in.
They play it out of their D zone, not past the neutral zone. However, Suzuki has to reforce it out of the Winnipeg zone as it was going to be offside. Caulfield now on the entry. He shoots it. It gets blocked before it ever makes it to the net. A good pickup there by Slav over to Suzuki around along the boards, I should say. Caulfield with the puck. He hangs onto it. Over to defenseman at the point. I think that was Gouli. Over to was that Suzuki in the slot, and it was deflected and out of play. Shots are 8-2 for Montreal with 11:27 left in the first. And so far, it is still a 0-0 scoreless tie.
Winnipeg's taking possession in their own end. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Laine. Dishes it to Suzuki. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Morrissey. Now over to Caulfield. The Canadiens move to the offensive zone. Shot! Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop. Denies him again.
The shot's come to the middle of the ice, and he has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Winnipeg's going to play it from the corner. Now a quick pass to Stanley. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Here they come. Down the left side on the attack. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. Nice reflex by the goaltender to get his glove on that one. More than half the period has expired. Still scoreless in this one. Dvorak's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, how did he get a piece of that? Penalty coming up. Whistle blown, stopping the play.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
All right, so we're back. There was just an app playing because I was waiting for the game to start up again, so I saw no point of really having myself there unmuted. 8-3-2 record for the Montreal Canadiens in their last 13 home games, so they're looking to make it 9-3-2 tonight against the Winnipeg Jets, whether it's in regulation or in extra time. So here we are. The Jets win the face-off in the defensive end. Savard now plays it out to Doc. Plays it back to Savard in the defensive end. Over to Doc. He gains the entry. Over to Gallagher. He dumps it in. Doc goes back behind the net to get it. He's with the puck all the way around to Dvorak, but that was intercepted by Kopari before it ever gets to his destination. Gallagher with a good steal, a good shot that was saved by Hellebuck. Jackeye with a shot that was deflected wide by Dvorak. Doc over to Gallagher, over to Dvorak, over to Jackeye at the point. He tries to shoot it on net, and a good save there by Hellebuck, even though it was an easy wrister from the point, but through screen, however. So now I just need to actually find the thumbnail for this live stream because I was not able to find it originally. So let me just do this. Winnipeg Jets versus Montreal Canadiens, and yeah, we'll do that. 10:44 left in the first. Shots should be 10-2 for Montreal, however, not 9-2. Evans there on the face-off circle. Scheifele wins it. Connor tries to play it out to Velarde. He does. Velarde tries to gain the entry. He could not. Matheson over to Carrier, that is. Plays it out to Josh Anderson. What a pass and a good save there by Hellebuck on Josh Anderson in the slot. Matheson now tries to play it into Josh Anderson's stick, but it's offside.
to clear the zone. And manages to clear the zone. Comes up with the stop. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. And they clear that puck. Streaking into the attack.
Hudson out there. Shots are 10-2 for the Habs. Should be 11-2 though. I want to kind of keep track of these shots, just to kind of stay on top of them. Alright, so the Habs win yet another face-off. Hudson dumps it in. Sandberg, yeah, that was that. Got it behind the net there in the Mesnikov. It's the puck over to Sandberg, over to Pionk. He's going to play it out to Perfetti. Good shot there on net that was deflected, but good save there by Montalban. Pionk over to Sandberg. Over to a streaking Ehlers that was. Caulfield now with the puck dumps it in, and it went off the netting, so play stops.
From the left side, they gain the zone. Back to the point it goes. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is in that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes the save.
There's an ad, so I'm going to mute really quickly.
Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Works it across to Niederreiter. Aya follows, got it along the wing. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Gallagher's moving the puck through his own zone. Quick feed to Laine. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. Loose puck battle along the boards. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments.
When your team wins, you win $10 off at Bob's. Bring tonight's ticket to any local Bob's Sporting Goods for a coupon that's good for $10 off your next purchase of $50 or more. Tickets must be redeemed within a week of the game.
Teams are lined up, and they are ready to get this 3rd period underway. Play is resumed here in the 3rd, and the next goal could be the biggest of the game. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Well, it's hard to believe this.
They score! That skipped off the skate of the defender and past his own goaltender.
This is one of those plays where you just kind of throw your hands up in the air as a defender. You're in good position. All of a sudden, the puck comes your way and goes off your skate and in. Tough luck.
Winnipeg's gone up by 1 here in period number 3.
You know that they recognize that they've got the lead in the 3rd period, so they have to be defensively responsible, but you can't just sit back and protect. You got to be aggressive when you got the moment and take advantage of it.
Alright, so we're back in action here. Gouli slightly plays it into the Winnipeg zone as Caulfield's line goes in on the attack. Nemesnikov there, trying to get the puck out of the boards as Caulfield is holding it in with his skate. He couldn't hold it for much longer though. However, Hudson keeps it in on the blue line. Back to, that is, Suzuki, back to Hudson. Plays it over to Slavkovsky, who received it in the skates. Couldn't exactly play it. Hudson now with a good pass to Caulfield. Over to Gouli, over to Suzuki, over to Caulfield. Good shot, good save. Another shot there. I'm not sure if Fred ever reached Hellebuck though. Another shot by Slavkovsky, and he scores right in the slot. Juraj Slavkovsky buries it on a one-timer. A pass, I believe, from Suzuki behind the net. And it is a 1-0 lead for the Montreal Canadiens. 11 minutes and 3 seconds into this hockey game. Shots should be 13-3 for the Montreal Canadiens. However, they're still missing that one shot. I don't know why they took that one shot away from the Habs. Maybe it was actually an extra shot that they added. So actually, I'm gonna go back on that. It's probably shoot 12-3 as it actually says. Because I was thinking at first, I'm like, there was a shot there that they added when it was 5-1. I was like, it shouldn't be 5-1. I was thinking in the back of my head as well. But regardless, the Montreal Canadiens with a 1-0 lead here in the Bell Center. The play continues though. The Jets now. Stanley, that is, with the puck now. Plays it out into the central, or into the neutral zone, I should say. Montreal now on the attack again. Doc behind the net. Gets hit hard by Stanley. He plays it around the boards. Habs keep it in. Line over to Jacky. Over to Doc behind the net. The Jets get the puck. They try to play it out, and they're able to do so without forcing an icing call against themselves. Jacky now with the puck. An outlet pass that did not connect with Doc. However, it made it onto the net of Connor Hellebuck, so no icing there. As a result, the Jets play it out of their zone safely. Jacky intercepts it at the red line. Mark Scheifele steals it from him. He gains the entry here. Matheson against Scheifele 1-on-1 against Doc along the boards as well. He loses the puck to Doc. He's trying to protect the puck along the boards. There's two Jets, two Montreal Canadiens on both sides. Line makes a good play there. He's in the battle for the puck with Velarde now. He tries to play it out. He plays it into Scheifele's hands, however. Two Montreal Canadiens collide there, Newhook and Line. They couldn't get the puck out. Pionk tries to keep it in. He could not. So the Jets are forced to retrieve back. Pionk revs it around the boards into the Montreal zone again. Oh, Winnipeg there got the puck first. Connor with the puck on the stick. Nice move away from Matheson. Over to Pionk. Back to Sandberg, who could not get a shot on that. Good defensive play there by Armia. And Newhook just swiftly dumps the puck into the Winnipeg zone as they make a line change. I think both teams went for a line change. In fact, I think Sandberg is waiting for his line change. He's going to play it out into the neutral zone. Winnipeg is able to gain it for a short period of time, however. DeMello over to Morrissey, back to DeMello. He tries to find a streaking Winnipeg Jets player there. There's no icing as the Jets were able to get the touch on that puck. Iafallo around the net. Battles for the puck. Winnipeg back to the point for Morrissey. Good shot there. That was saved by Montembeault. There's somebody lost their glove. I believe it's a Montreal Canadien. A good stretch pass there to the front of the net, which was redirected by Goulia out of harm's way. DeMello over to Barron. Skates behind the net. Back to yes, Morrissey, that is, because I was waiting for him to make that pass there. Morrissey fools one of the Montreal Canadiens. Good shot there on that, good save. Barron keeps it in. A Jets player there gets bumped off the puck by Josh Anderson. They battle for it along the boards. Armia's there. Winnipeg, I guess, gets the puck played back into their zone. I'm not sure who played it out though, but shots are 13-4 for the Habs with just over 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the play, as Montembeault makes a pretty good save there on Nino Niederreiter, who was streaking into the Montreal zone. Shots are 14-5 now for Montreal with just over 5.5 minutes left in the game. Streaking Nino Niederreiter tries to fool Savard there. Got a good shot, but better save by Montembeault with his glove.
Yeah, they do, and their opponents down on their heels, they're deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one.
The Jets have to be feeling good about the position they're in down the stretch now, Cheryl.
I'd take a 2-goal lead at the back half of the third period any day of the week, James. It's just about closing it out now, and that comes down to managing the puck and limiting any turnovers.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Motion to Cooley. Long pass into the neutral zone. Can't hang on after that hit. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Denied by Montembeault.
he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James. But man, he flashed the leather. He made the save. No rebound to boot.
Here in the later stages of this period, the Jets have recently taken a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. The Canadiens will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Hellebuck's got the puck and hangs on for a whistle here in this third period.
Well, he's been one of their best players all night. A reason why they're leading here in the third, James. But it's not just about the save. It's about managing the puck and making the decisions when to hold on.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Puts a little mustard on the hit to knock the puck loose. Slides it diagonally to Savard. Oh, close save and a beauty! A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrubbed up. Winnipeg staying possession along the boards. And he takes the feed. And he lays out to block that one.
The play has resumed once again. Gallagher gets stripped off the puck there. Plays it out. Evans gains the zone, tries to pass it to Gooley. Dvorak recovers, tries to shoot it on net. Shoots a bank shot from the side of the boards, and Hellebuck is forced to hold on to that.
Montreal's got the puck in their own end.
As we look at the wildcard race in the East, just a lot of teams in it right now. Probably from Philadelphia all the way up to Boston. You got so many possibilities there in terms of who can make it. Whereas the top two wildcards right now being Boston, the first wildcards, Tampa Bay as the second, as we speak of this moment. But everything can just change in one night. Pretty much, especially with those teams that are right there next to the wildcard position. So a lot of hockey left to be played. We'll see who ends up being contenders by the deadline, who ends up being pretenders, and who's going to be in that hopeful, as I would like to call it, win area where, you know, pretty much the hopefuls, I would call those teams being like sort of the Habs, who were not really expected to make the playoffs this year, at least not expected to make a push for set playoffs. Were expected to be better than last year and the year before, but for, say, a team like Tampa Bay, right, we'll see if they go from being a hopeful, right, well, not necessarily hopeful, I want to say a contender. A contender here I would describe as a team that should make the playoffs, and a championship level team I would describe, or champion in other words, a team that is contending for Stanley Cup. So we'll see what happens though, but they could become pretenders is what I was trying to finish my thought off there with. Caulfield plays it safely into the neutral zone. Winnipeg with the puck now. Velarde, good play there to Scheifele. Good pass to Connor, but got an intercept to Scheifele still with the puck, however. Picked it up. DeMello shoots it on net. Good save. Another shot by Kyle Connor. He picks up the rebound. He scores. It is 1-1. Kyle Connor picks up the loose change in front of the net. And it is all of a sudden a tie game here with 4:24 left in Bell Center in this first period. Scheifele does a lot there. DeMello just shoots it on net. Velarde actually keeps the puck and is able to give it over to Connor slightly. He protects the puck with his body, essentially not allowing Carey to get a stick on it or anything of that sort, as he was right in front of the net there. Carey being the guy that was the closest to the goalie, and Connor just is able to bury it into the back of the net. So good play there from the Winnipeg Jets top line, and it's a 1-1 game now. 28th on the year for Kyle Connor. Assists go to Velarde and DeMello. The Jets now back on the attack. Iafallo behind the net. Tries to play it around the boards. He does. Over to Pionk. Shoots it on net. It went way wide. Lining now with the puck, turns it over to Iafallo, tries to shoot on net, he could not. Here we are. The Jets with another chance there that was not unfortunately deflected by anybody. Pionk keeps it in, a delay penalty against the Habs. We'll see what the penalty is all about because I did not see what happened. So shots are 14-6 for the Habs. Looks like St. Louis will himself have a look at this penalty to see what went wrong on that play. Jack Guy seems like he's going to the box. So he's going to have a sit for 2 minutes. And we will see exactly for what. I'm going to watch the play carefully. From what I saw, it was called hooking, but that was not a penalty in my opinion. And so the Jets, I think, are fortunate in a sense to be able to have a power play here. So Velarde wins the face-off in the offensive zone, that is, on his weaker side. Kyle Connor plays it back to Scheifele, tries to play it out in front, and the Habs do a good job of sort of stick lifting him, so not allowing him to get full power on it. 1 for 1, or 3 for 3, I should say, are the Jets in the last 2 games, I believe, on their power play. So they've capitalized on all of their chances they've had in the past few games. We'll see if they're able to make it 4 for 4 in this power play. Morrissey, back to Kyle Connor. Over to Scheifele behind the net. Over to, I think that was, that was Ehlers in the slot. I was just having a hard time reading that jersey number, but the Habs clear it. Oh, just over a minute left on this Winnipeg power play. They haven't really been able to generate much of anything, not a single shot on net. Connor gains the entry over to Velarde. He's going to play it back over to Morrissey. Over to the other point for Ehlers. So the Jets are running a 4-1 here where they got 4 forwards, 1 defenseman, I meant. Jets actually had a good look there, but the redirection by a pass from Scheifele went wide, and the redirection was made by Velarde. So the Jets now try to regroup as their second unit is out there now. The Jets try to play it in the slot, intercepted by the Habs, and they play it out past the red line. Nino Niederreiter is with the puck over to Pionk as he plays it back in front of the Connor Hellebuck's net, as the Jets have been unsuccessful in this power play. And the power play ran out. A shot there by Sandberg, which was blocked, never made it to the net. An 86.3 mile an hour shot there, as was recorded by the NHL app, I guess. Sandberg over to the other point to DeMello, back to Sandberg. He shoots it into the corner where Perfretti actually picks it up. Nice move there to keep the puck. DeMello over to Nemesnikov. He keeps it in. Tries to play it out in front. Nino Niederreiter picks it up momentarily, though, as Matheson retrieves it for the Habs. Plays it around the boards to Jack Eye. He clears the zone. The Jets will settle it down in their own zone, though. I believe that was Stanley. Over to DeMello. He's just going to play it into the Montreal zone as everybody, I think, changes for both sides there. The Jets pick it up with the high stick, however, Justin Barron there. Shots are 14-6 for the Montreal Canadiens in this game so far. Just over 50 seconds left in this first period of action. I believe there's 52.3 to be exact left on the clock. And yeah, they showed that chance again. That was really close by Velarde. He just shot that puck wide on the redirection. Could have been a 2-1 game right there easily. The Jets play it into the Montreal zone. Justin Barron goes in on the attack behind the net. Over to, that was Appleton. He tried to play it out along the boards to nobody. Hudson now gains the entry. Tries to pass it wide to Caulfield. It never made it way there, but Slav was able to take the puck away. Caulfield with a dangerous shot there that I'm not sure whether or not it went off the crossbar or whatever it was, but that was really close to becoming a 2-1 game for the Habs instead. 15 seconds left as it's a delay offside there. Suzuki was still in the Winnipeg zone. Appleton keeps it along the blue line to Scheifele. Back to the point for Pionk. Tries to shoot it at the last minute. An 80.4 mile an hour shot that was blocked. And it is a 1-1 tie after the first period between both sides here. So, very interesting period of hockey. Very excited to see what happens here in the second period. But so far, a 1-1 tie. And the Jets, I would say, survived that period with good goaltending, timely defense as well in certain moments. And while they couldn't capitalize on the power play, Kyle Connor, however, was able to tie the game for the Jets at 1 apiece. And I have to go take a bathroom break, I guess I would call it. So I'm going to be right back.
Both teams lining up for the face-off, and it's a chance to see if there's actually some power in this power play.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
And makes the routine save. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Reaches out and uses the stick. Answered the call there. Nice job to escape the zone. Scoops up the puck here. And he slides it quickly to Ehlers. He carries the puck up along the wing. Great defensive effort with the stick. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Tried to play it off the glass, but that's kept in the zone.
Yeah, trying to quickly get it off the glass and down the ice, but unfortunately it winds up back in their zone, James, and now they're a tired unit, and they got to find a way to retrieve it and get it down again.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Montreal's gained possession. A chance in the rush here. Gains the zone. Dishes it off. Oh, my goodness, what a save there. Unable to reach that one. Look at this, 2-on-1. Across the line. Oh, what a save on the play. Here's a short pass to Armia. Line A's got the puck. Quick stop by Hellebuck. The Jets gain control of the puck against the wall. Gets it over to Iafallo. Here's a feed in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. He grabs the puck here at the point. And that's blocked away. Picked up along the boards by Barron. From one point man to another. He scores! Off the defender and into the net.
They can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
I'm going to go ahead and probably put this stream on a pause because I do need to go get myself something to eat really quickly.
Winnipeg's
So
offense has been on
I will be
fire to
back
start
in
this
the
one, and
next
still lots of
10
time left in
minutes
the
or
first.
so, right before the second period starts.
And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Anderson. Huge steal in his own end. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set.
Alright guys, I am back.
Second frame is underway.
I was not able to
Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
get whatever it is that I wanted to get, unfortunately, but we're gonna, we're gonna work with what we got. I might have to do that during the next intermission, however,
Quick pass to Velarde.
and that is totally okay.
The puck across to
It
Scheifele.
happens, and most important thing is
Bumped off the puck.
I am back to live stream this game between the Habs and
By
the
Suzuki.
Jets.
Montreal's got the puck against the boards.
So we're about a minute to 2 minutes away from puck drop for the second period, so looking forward to that game, and we will see what happens.
Montreal's got control of it now from their own end.
There's an ad playing, so I'm gonna mute.
From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And that's poked away. Stop that one. Montembeau's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Winnipeg's hanging on to this 3-2 lead. Taken by Cooley. Down the right side and into the zone. Denies him.
Hellebuck's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see it with that save. He tracks, and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. The Jets gain possession. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Doc.
Working hard in all areas of the ice. Deep.
Papani in traffic. Winnipeg's got a hold of the puck. High speed of center moves up ahead now. Moves the puck off the post.
The Jets' lead in this game doesn't get extended, and man, they would have loved that one for the extra cushion, but it goes off the post and out.
Oh, what a save in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Gets the full use of his stick on the post check. Delayed penalty coming up here. Nice zone entry on the
Yeah.
left side.
Yuri Sivkovsky scored his 8th of the year from Suzuki and Caulfield at 11:03, and then 15:36. Kyle Connor scored his 28th on the year. I'm gonna just go back really quickly from Velarde and Dylan DeMello. Shots were 15-7 at the end of that period, so it looks like they did tally up some more shots there for the Jets as the puck has dropped for the second period here. 78 points from that top line of Kyle Connor, Velarde, and Scheifele this year, which is the most in the NHL. Second being Tampa Bay with 76. There was another team tied with them, and I didn't see the other two teams. One which was tied, of course. Hudson now plays the puck out of his zone to Gallagher. He flips it out. Dylan DeMolo picks it up at his blue line. Nino Niederreiter gains the zone, falls momentarily. He is held there along the boards by Gouli. Jets are trying to get that puck out of there. Montreal does, however. DeMello tries to shoot it on net. It misses wide. Gallagher gets it out. Dylan DeMello is going to go back to get the puck. Nino Niederreiter plays it out of play. 51 seconds into this second period.
And the puck clears the zone. Montreal's got the puck along the wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards.
Let me see something.
Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. The Jets have it in the offensive zone. Grabbed along the board by Barron.
Carrier now with the puck for the Habs. Suzuki swiftly just plays it along the boards there, out of harm's way. The Jets are going to end up icing this puck out of their zone as Matheson picks up that puck in his own zone. So top line production, Jets record when top line scores this season. When Gabriel Velarde scores, they're 16-4. When Scheifele, it's 16-3-2. When Connor, it's 19-2. So pretty good indicative of the Jets this year, and whenever they've played well, their top line has been there for them, and they looks like set the pace for the rest of the team as well. So it's very important for especially 32 NHL teams for their top line to set the pace. So we will see exactly how that works out for other teams if we get other statistics here. But for sure, for the Jets, most importantly, it's a more indicative factor of the fact that their first line really has to be there and going at all times for them to have success in any given game. As they're in the offensive zone right now, Caulfield with the puck plays it out to Suzuki, who gets the puck intercepted by Kyle Connor. Scheifele plays it around to Velarde behind the net. He's along the boards now as Velarde plays it behind to Scheifele, who's behind the net. Tries to place it out in front, and both Jets players there are not able to pick it up as the Habs had 2 sticks there in the lane for each one of those players. Kyle Connor dekes around Suzuki in the neutral zone over to Nemesnikov. He shoots it on net, and I think that shot missed wide. Perfetti turns the puck over. He tries to shoot from a sharp angle, and that took a weird bounce as it ended up right in the slot, and the Habs get it out of harm's way. Laine, they along the boards, I should say, in the offensive zone with Newhook. Plays it back to the point for Hudson. He shoots it on net, doesn't get there. Laine tries to pick it up. He could not. Perfetti now tries to keep the puck in, or tries to play it out, I should say, because they're in the defensive end. And he finally does, as Hudson was holding the puck there for a good 5 to 7 seconds. Hudson now with the puck in his own zone. Over to Newhook. Over to Laine, who have gained the zone of the Jets. A shot from Doc, which was blocked there on its before it made its way to the net. One-timer by Newhook in the slot, which was also blocked by a stick. Laine now along the boards. Plays it out to Newhook again in the slot. A shot there, a rebound that Evans cannot pile on, I should say. Goulet now tries to look for a redirection from Newhook. That was deflected into the boards by Ehlers, who is now skating it out himself. Good stick there by Armia in the neutral zone to force him to have to play it back into his own zone. The Jets are able to play it through the red line into the Habs zone. As they are battling for the puck along the boards, the Jets come away with it. A good play there by one of the Jets players, Tagliafico. It's number 19. Not sure exactly who that is. But he's holding the puck with his skate along the boards right now in the offensive zone. I believe, Nino Niederreiter picked that up. Over to Pionk at the point. He shoots it. Easy save there from Montembeault. Nino Niederreiter tries to hold on to the puck. He does. He skates off, or he shaves off 2 players from the Habs, as the Jets are able to get a quick change in with a couple of players, as they were momentarily in the Montreal zone while all of that was going on. Shots are 15-11 now, so the shots are starting to even up. The Jets are starting to become a little bit more assertive in this game. They still could play better with more speed, with more tenacity, but it's maybe game 50 for them on the year, right? Because 34-14-2 is the record, I believe. So game 51, I should say. So it's like, whoa, it's still a long year. We still got a quarter of the season left, a little bit more, and it's an icing call there against the Habs. But nevertheless, though, the Jets are in an active race for finishing first in that division. They currently hold the number 1 spot in their division, but we'll see how it plays out. Sandberg was trying to look there for a tip from Connor earlier on as they were showing the highlights. Velarde then shaves off there. Matheson on the boards. Gives it over to Connor. He picks the puck right up. So they were, I think, just focusing in on Velarde's puck protection there. And he's come really far with this Jets squad. Shots are 4-0 for the Jets so far in this period. Kind of surprised that there hasn't been a credited shot for the Habs. I feel like they've already had one, but nevertheless, let's continue on with this. Jacky dumps it into the Winnipeg zone. Connor Helblock tries to get it, and luckily for him, Jets players were right there to pick it up. Doc there in the slot with a dangerous shot that was played out of play Or should I say deflected, my bad. Yeah, Morrissey got the stick on that dock shot. DeMello also got a little piece of it as well. So 2 sticks there on the puck, and the Jets did a good job of not letting that puck get onto the net. Mike Matheson with the puck shoots it on net. I think that skipped right past Connor Hellebuck, but just wide though. Suzuki is able to shave himself off of Winnipeg player there as Montreal tries to keep it in the zone. They do a good shot from Suzuki, which went wide. A good one-timer there. I think a good setup by Caulfield as well on that play. So Suzuki was looking to make it 2-1. The Jets now in the Montreal zone momentarily. However, as Caulfield plays it out into the neutral zone, now he plays it into the Winnipeg zone. As a couple of players went for a change for the Habs. I think it was the 2 defensemen. Because Savard is out there now with Jacky. Earlier was Matheson, Carrier. Justin Barron over to DeMello, shoots it on net, which was deflected before it ever could make it though to the net. Morrissey now along the boards, plays it out to Ehlers on the other end of the boards. Plays it back to Pionk, that is. He's waiting, looking for a pass. He does give it over to Nino. Over to Ehlers. Good shot there. A rebound. I think there was 2 whack-sided that they tried to get. There's going to be a delay penalty against the Montreal Canadiens here on the play. 6 skaters out there for the Jets now. Nemesnikov around the boards to DeMello. There's a stick out there that a player doesn't have. I'm not sure for who, though. However, the Winnipeg Jets still have it. It tried to center it, and nobody could get their stick on it. A good attempt there by the Jets to try to get a goal, a tap-in goal. Connor now over to whoever that is. Morrissey, I should say, shoots it on net, goes wide. Ehlers plays it back to Perfetti. Plays it over to Nemesnikov, over to Morrissey, over to DeMello. He was hesitating, trying to see if he could get a shot off. Connor shoots it and it goes out of play. So good stick there by David Savard, and now we're going to get our penalty. So let's see who is it going to be against. Hopefully they show it right before they go to the ad break. Unfortunately, they do not show it. So I guess when we come back, hopefully we'll have a good idea of who took the penalty there, because I have no clue, guys. So we will see what happens there. As I have to take an ad break here, so I'm going to mute for about 30 to 45 seconds. Once the ad passes, I'll be right back commentating on the game.
Montreal's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And now he tries to get it across to Caulfield. Fires it off target. Hellebuck's got the puck, and he's going to slow things down.
Well, he's slowing things down because his team has been under siege, James. It's the 3rd period. It's a tight game, and he elects to get the whistle. I like this decision. It's the right one. Now everyone can get a rest, and coach can get the right personnel out there.
Pinned up along the boards. Here's a short pass to Velarde. Delayed penalty coming up here. Picked up along the boards by Shekai. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, the game is played at such fast rate that sometimes you want to slow your opponent down, but if you take too much ice, it's going to be an interference call.
The Canadiens once again send out their power play unit.
Well, they've already scored tonight on the PP, James, and looking to really thread the needle again on this one. Their movement, their adjustments have been excellent thus far.
Puck cleared from the defensive end. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. The Jets gain possession of the defensive zone.
So yeah, we got the guy. It's David Savard that went to the box for slashing. I want to see that call. So as Perfetti tries to go for the puck, he does slash, breaks his stick, he was trying to avoid Perfetti from getting the puck. So I understand the motive there by Savard, but unfortunately he broke the stick, and I've seen that penalty being called in other games already. So they're gonna call it whenever the guy breaks the opposing player's stick, which, I mean, in this case it makes sense. You call a penalty for that. Again, maybe the intention was not there to break the stick, however, it's still a penalty. So Velarde plays it out to Scheifele, over to Morrissey, over to Kyle Connor, shoots it on net. A good save there by Montembeault. He holds on. 83.8 mile an hour wrist shot there by Kyle Connor.
The Jets scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass across to Pionk.
Velarde won the face-off as well. Clean face-off win. So back to Morrissey, over to Connor at the right circle. He shoots it, but right into Montembeault's belly. So they cycle once more. Morrissey, after a face-off win, of course. Kyle Connor with the puck, over to Ehlers, that is, over to Kyle Connor. He switches over with Morrissey for a one-timer for Morrissey, which was blocked. Good block there, good anticipation by Carrier. It was a 92.4 mile an hour one-timer by Morrissey that was blocked. So good D there by Carrier and the Habs in general. Scheifele safely plays it in, tries to play it along the board, or along across the ice to Ehlers, I should say. It didn't exactly work, but they were able to keep it in the zone. Connor there. A pass from Ehlers he received. A dumb pass there by Kyle Connor to the slot for Velarde, who was already being well covered by Montreal's Josh Anderson, and Montreal was able to clear the puck as a result because Velarde was not able to hold it down with the stick. So I believe now the second unit is out here now for the Jets. Morrissey's probably going to go to the bench. Perfetti's out here with Nemesnikov over to Iafallo. He plays it in. Nemesnikov leaves it along the boards to Perfetti. Behind the net to Nino Niederreiter. Over to Pionk at the blue line. Back to Nino Niederreiter. Over to Perfetti. He's thinking of a lane. He passes it to Niederreiter. Oh, in the slot for Iafallo, and that was a weird looking pass slash shot there, which ended up being on Nemestikov's stick. Oh, a good shot there by Pionk, a good rebound, but Nemestikov was only able to get a backhander on that. Good shot there from the side of the net for, or from the right circle, I should say, right outside the right circle, as that power play comes to an end for the Jets. I'm not sure if that was a shot on net or not, but I guess we'll see in the next 30 seconds or so, because either that was saved by Montembeault on his shoulder, by his shoulder, where he activated his shoulder, I should say, or it just simply missed wide of his shoulder. Nevertheless, Carey goes back to get the puck behind the net. The Jets' fourth line is out here. Kupari behind the net, over to Sandberg, over to a shot by, I want to say that was DeMello. Another rebound there that was very dangerous in the slot, but I believe Kupari fanned on that shot, so could not find its way to the net of Samuel Montembeault. Doc tries to keep the puck in the Winnipeg zone, and yes, they did count that as a shot, I believe. I don't know, that could have been a shot that we just had though. But it's going to be, I believe, a icing call that is on the Jets, because the players were trying to stop playing as well. Looks like, yeah, it's going to be an icing call. So we're going to take a short ad break here with 9:24 left in the second period. Score, not a scoreless tie any longer though, however. It's still a 1-1 game.
Montreal's looking to break out of their own end. Pokes it away here in the neutral zone. Approaching the final 60 seconds of this one. Hellebuck's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. This is a face-off they'll definitely want to win here inside the offensive zone. The Jets start with the puck in their own end. Slides it on over to Niederreiter. Winnipeg's got the puck against the half wall. Scored! No! He saved it! Oh, wow!
Oh, he was swimming. He was out of the pool, James, but he finds his way back in to make that save. Incredible.
I can't believe it stayed out. The Jets played along the wing. Feeds it down low. Backhander in front. Wraparound attempt denied. What a stop as he was locked in on that one.
Yeah, James, he'd sealed the one post and then recognized that the shooter is going around the goal line and going to do the wraparound. He pushed across and made a brilliant save.
A big face-off here inside the offensive end. And they win the defensive zone face-off. And he takes the pass. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Slides the puck over. There's the horn for regulation, and it solves nothing. Overtime coming up right after this.
Are you looking for information on the stars of tomorrow today? Check out page 21 of the program or our website for profiles on farm team members on the verge of making it to the big league.
All right, so we're back in action here. An offensive face-off that was won by the Jets, and Scheifele scores a great pass behind the net by Velarde to Mark Scheifele right in the slot. Nobody covering him, and it's a 2-1 game now in favor of the Jets. Mark Scheifele with the goal. Shots are 17-15 now for the Jets. It was counted as a face-off win, of course, but not the cleanest one of them all. Velarde just right out in front and then tap in by Scheifele, and it's a 2-1 game. And a good play for Scheifele to get around Carrier as well and to just tap that puck past Montembeault. I feel like Montembeault should have had that save there, but unfortunately nothing to sadly for nothing for the Habs, I should say, to celebrate there about. And 29th in the year for Scheifele. Ooh, Jets, or should I say Gallagher with an opportunity there in the slot that was redirected, I believe, by Hellebuck. Almost out of play. Gallagher behind the net now. Tries to center it out. And David Savard keeps it in. Good play. The Jets still get it out. Nino Niederreiter along the boards as the Habs went for sort of a dangerous change there, but Nino Niederreiter was able to almost intercept that as almost did not reach their own defensive end. Defensive zone, I should say. Pizzetta now with the puck along the boards. He falls to the floor. The Jets are able to get the puck as a result. Pionk plays it out right past the red line, past David Savard. And it was close to an icing call, not quite. Jackai now battling for the puck along with Kupari, Dvorak, a bunch of guys along the boards. Dvorak gets it out, but not past the defenseman of the Jets. That puck almost found its way to Montembeault, but Montembeault was surprised that that puck was going to be there in the first place because he almost lost the track of it as well. So David Savard now picked up the puck in the stoppage of play. I'm not sure exactly what happened there, but 7:54 left in the second. And they're showing that play again. Morrissey keeps it in. Velarde with a good pass from behind the net over to Scheifele and a good tap in. If I have a look at that goal again, yeah, that's a goal that I think Montembeault wins back for sure. I understand that the play transpired so fast, but you know, he could have done a better job there to be in a better position and whatnot. Jets play it out of their zone, past the red line. Gouli now with the puck for the Habs. Over to Slav, over to Suzuki, who gains the zone. Over to Caulfield. Good shot there. Good save, rebound. That was not able to be picked up by the Habs. Hudson tries to keep it in, and now there's a stoppage of play as Connor Hellebuck's mask was unplugged, I guess, from him. So now I'm going to restart that for you guys to watch something again. Oh, that was the shot that triggered for the mask to basically come off Hellebuck. It literally opened up the mask. It hit the side of the the mask as well there. But yeah, gladly, you know, Hellebuck has protection there around these ears. Otherwise, that would have kind of hurt, even though it was a wrist shot. Hudson there with a shot, made its way to the net. No rebound. He covers the puck for a defensive zone face-off for the Winnipeg Jets. Hudson was most likely looking for a tip there, was looking for a lane as well to shoot in so that it wouldn't get blocked on its way there, but it wasn't able to find its way to the net itself. Morrissey over to Justin Barron. He plays it out. He does. Hudson. A good stretch pass to Newhook, who gains the entry with Doc, who turned it over to Pionk, who plays it out while falling down. It's going to be an icing call, though, against the Jets. 7:11 left on the clock here. Nearing franchise record, so goal leaders. Kovalchuk, still the leader, 328, because that's from the Atlanta days. Mark Scheifele now with 326, so 3 more goals. He passed Kovalchuk. Kyle Connor with 271, and Blake Wheeler with 262. Morrissey now dumps it into the Montreal zone. Barron goes to play that puck as Jackeye picks it up along the boards. As it was deflected by him originally as well. Newhook now with the puck. Plays it out to Jackeye, who gains the entry. Over to line A. Wraps it around the boards for Doc. He's pressured by Iafallo along the boards. Morrissey comes out to help. They're still fighting for the puck. Privet. Sandberg, I believe that was actually not... not the defenseman there. David Savard now with the puck. Over to Carrier. Dylan DeMello. Over to Velarde. Gains the entry. Over to Pionk with a shot and a save by Montembeault on the play.
Winnipeg sliding the puck behind the net.
Face off in the offensive zone on the weaker side for Scheifele. However, he does not win the face off, but they still keep it in the Montreal zone. Evans jumps on that puck and is able to force it out of the zone. Sandberg now, or Stanley I should say, with the puck, shoots it around the board. Shots are 11-1 for Winnipeg this period so far. So they've really turned the tides in the second period. Jake Evans with a stupid play at the blue line to force an offside, and it's a 2-1 lead here for the Winnipeg Jets. Mark Scheifele with the last goal for the Jets. As we are on ad break, so as always, I'm going to be muted until the ad break is over.
The Jets pick up steam and are on the attack. Big play inside the defensive zone. And that doesn't reach the net. From the open ice, they gain the line. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Handles the puck. Furious from the slot. Denies him.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but this team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
With possession along the wall. Feeds it over. Takes a wrist shot. Oh, what a save in front.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
Tipped along the wall by Laine. Now a quick pass to Morrissey. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Carrier's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Oh, a clutch save! Donaldson again!
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there. James, he was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
The Canadiens look to start the transition game. And somehow he hangs on. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Coughs up possession of the puck. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Montreal's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first.
All right, back from the ad break.
They take possession off the draw here in their own end.
Shifley had to exchange a few words there with Jake Evans.
Street out on the attack. Here's a chance. And that's broken up. Stopped by the goaltender. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things
Not
down.
sure what Shifley tried to say there to Jake Evans, but
Montreal's ahead 1-0.
Mike Matheson, I should say, plays it out. Good pass there on his backhand to Newhook, who gains the entry with line A, Dylan DeMello along the boards, around the boards, however you want to phrase it, to the name just flew out of my head for some reason. Morrissey, there you go. Just couldn't really remember that name for some reason. But shots are 18-16 now for the Jets in their favor with 5:25 to go here in this second period.
Stanley's picking up momentum through center. What a steal in his own end.
The Canadiens have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Here's a pass down low.
I apologize for the background noise. It's a phone being bombarded with messages or notifications from different apps. Velarde comes away with the puck after a failed, actually, realization of that face-off in the defensive zone by Shifley. Shifley falls, but he, I believe, fell himself. They battle for it along the boards. Slav is able to get it out of there to Suzuki. He skates it in. He dumps it in. Yopian goes back behind the net to get it. Sandberg back there as well to help out. And Velarde forces that puck out of the zone. Hudson now with the pickup. Plays it right around the boards for Suzuki, who just dumps it in. And the Habs are going to try to make a... No, not a change yet. Never mind. The Jets out there, still their first line against the opposing first line. Perfetti is out there now, though, with Shifley, Kyle Connor. So it feels like as though maybe... Yeah, the first line was just not able to make a full change for the Jets. Morrissey now with the puck. Over to Pionk. Over to Ehlers. Back to Morrissey, or should I say that was DeMello, not Pionk, earlier. Morrissey still with the puck. Tries to keep it in. He could not. Good defensive play there by Slav. Ehlers plays it out to Perfetti in the neutral zone, who just swiftly avoids a check there from one of the Montreal players to at least dump the puck in. Suzuki gets it out. Newhook goes for it. Hook is the faster skater behind the net. Montreal now with the puck. Dvorak. Gallagher with a good shot in front of the net. Newhook. I do not know how he was not able to bury that puck. That was an incredible chance, an incredible rebound there for Newhook. Hudson keeps it in at the blue line over to Dvorak. He shoots it, it gets blocked. Coretta makes something that Newhook tries to shoot it glove side, but it went wide. Now Perfetti picks up the puck. He tries to dangle around Hudson, but good defensive play. He picks it up again, though. And I'm not sure whether that was a save or not, but shots are 18-17 in favor of Montreal. They were 18-16 earlier for the Jets, so I guess they took away a couple of shots, but now they gave one back to the Jets. So yeah, that was a shot on net, in fact. So good save there by Montembeault. 18 shots apiece. 2-1 is the score, though, for the Jets. Yeah, Gallagher shoots it, and oh man, Pizzetta was not able to get anything on it. That was Pizzetta, not Newhook, my bad. Yeah, good defensive play there by the defenseman of the Jets. I'm not sure who that was. Number 24 made a really good defensive play to not allow Pizzetta to get anything on it. But Pizzetta also kind of failed on that play too, because the puck went first to him anyways, but he had a split second there to react, but just couldn't really do much. Just failed on that shot for some reason. Just on the offensive zone, ooh, dangerous looking slot pass there that almost found somebody in the slot there. I believe that was going to be Barron that was going to try to pounce on that puck. However, Armia now with the puck over to Savard, over to Jackeye as the Habs secure it. Armia now tries to go on the attack, intercepted by the Jets as they dump it right back into the Montreal zone. Jackeye with the puck, plays it out to David Savard, who plays it into the Winnipeg zone. Morrissey swiftly plays it out of harm's way. Kupari now on the attack. Drop pass to DeMello, a shot that was blocked, never found its way to the net. Kupari around the net to Nino Niederreiter. He leaves it off to DeMello. Around the net to Kupari. Or no, not Kupari, Appleton, sorry. Back to Appleton though from Kupari. Appleton tried to fake drop it to Morrissey. And he just played it to the boards. They still keep it in Appleton. Good keep and play there by him. Morrissey swift with skating. Good shot there by Sandberg from the point and easily held by Montembeault. And an exactly 84 mile an hour shot there that was easily seen and saved by Montembeault. Shots are 20-18 now in favor of the Jets in the second period. 1:31 left to play in the second frame as well. The Jets failed to win it. Shifley was on the strong side there. So first line against first line. I think earlier the Habs were trying to play their fourth line or their third line. I believe it was their third line that started the game against Shifley's line, but they've decided to, St. Louis has decided to try to see how this chess move works. So far they haven't been getting as many opportunities out there. And now St. Louis is showing something on his iPad to both Armia and Josh Anderson. Who's primarily speaking there to Josh Anderson. Probably just a few adjustments they could make in either the defensive or the offensive zone, or potentially in the neutral zone, who knows. Sandberg now with the puck, plays it over to Connor. Shifley swiftly gets the puck across the blue line. The Jets keep it in. Pionk, a shot that was deflected. Caulfield now over to Slav. Gains the entry. Ooh, splits the defense. Good shot that went wide. Another pass by Suzuki, who tried to find Caulfield on the other side of the boards, but probably should have shot it there if I'm going to be honest. Slav, nice play around the Jets players to Suzuki, who keeps the puck, wraps it around the boards for Gouli. Over to Caulfield, nice spin away from Pionk. He lost it though to Velarde. Once again, not the first time I see it happening in this game. Shifley tries to play it, and Gouli did a little interesting play there. Tried to elbow there Shifley, no call on that play as we continue to find ourselves in the last couple of seconds of the second frame. Gouli, ooh, out in front to Connor, and he scores with 0.5 seconds left in the second period. Kyle Connor capitalizes on that play. It is a 3-1 lead for the Winnipeg Jets. There was no reason for Gouli to make that play. I feel like that may have been just karma that came back on him. Nice shot by Kyle Connor, top corner, top cheese. And not a real chance there for Montembeault. It was in and out so quickly, he didn't even have time to react. And there it is. They're showing Shifley's reaction to the goal. Now it's a 3-1 score. Shots are 21-18 for the Jets. And there it is. The second period comes to an end. Now a 2-goal lead for the Jets instead of 1. And Gustafsson is number 19 for the Jets. I was mixing it up the whole time. Not even mixing it up. I couldn't even understand what what his what his name was at first. I just saw the jersey number, and that's why sometimes I was not saying anything while he was holding the puck. There's another player, number 24 in the Jets, that I also need to look at. So while I have the time, I'm actually gonna see and kind of look at some of these jersey numbers. Because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, haven't really been able to watch much hockey until recently, and so kind of forgot some of these jersey numbers and things of that nature. So let me just have a look. Let's see. So number 24 on the Jets. No, actually, yep, it is. It's Hayden Fleury. Number 19 is Gustafson. Everybody else I have down. From Montreal, I think I have everybody down as well. Pizzetta is 55. And Dolbish is backing up Montalban. 2-1 lead for the Hawks with 36 seconds to go in the second. Hurricanes are up 2-0 now. Both goals by Sveshnikov. His second goal assisted from Ranton and Blake. His first one assisted by Hall and Kotkaniemi. So shots are 20-18 in favor of the Rangers, but they're down 2-0 heading into the third. Anders Lee scored for the Islanders 4 minutes, 11 seconds into the second period. His 22nd on the year from Brock Nelson, Tony DeAngelo. Got his first point officially with the Islanders. Shots are 20-13 for the Avs though so far in the game. Shots are 19-13 for Tampa, even though they're down 2-1. Shots are 21-18, as I may have already mentioned, for the Jets. They're up by 2. And the Sabres are up 3-1 against the Bruins. Second intermission, both teams with 19 shots. Mason Lohrei opened up the scoring for the Bruins 12 minutes, 44 seconds into the first. Then it was tied up by Tage Thompson 55 seconds later. His 23rd in the year from Cousins and Peterka, 13:39 into the first. Then scoring only happened in the second period. Tage Thompson with the second goal of the game for Ryan McLeod and Matt Samuelson. JJ Peterka then scored a little less than 2 minutes after, a minute and 49 seconds after to be exact, on a goal from Owen Power and Tage Thompson. Tage Thompson with 3 points so far for the Sabres. And they have a 3-1 lead heading into the third period. Less than 9 minutes in that intermission. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be muting here. We'll see what happens. I'm going to try and reach out to one of my good buddies here and see if he's able to join me on the call.
The Jets have finally shown a counterattack, and let's see if they can build on this
And
now.
see if he's able.
Change the psyche in a game. You can see them pressing as they head into the third period.
And now he moves it to Perfetti.
Yo.
Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Loses his balance on the play.
Bonjour.
Tried to make a move, and the
Wait,
puck
hold on.
knocks away.
Bonjour.
Sends the pass over.
How's it going?
Here's a short pass to Laine.
I understand.
Puck inside the defensive zone. The Canadiens move it ahead. Moves the puck.
Wait, what was the third person? Dvorak?
What a
Oh.
save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Here in the lane going to the frame. The Jets are down a pair. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it to Appleton. Sends it over to Niederreiter. The Canadiens gain possession.
No, it was actually Shifley that got elbowed by Gooley.
Here in the offensive end. Unloads it. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Back to the blue line. Denies him on the stopper.
I didn't exactly see that, but
Quick feed to Caulfield.
the puck would have found its way to the back of the net anyways.
One with the goaltender. Makes the save.
They wouldn't have been able to call it in time. That's also the problem.
And the goaltender is so
Kind of happened so fast.
and makes that save.
And that brings the second period
Like-
to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment
Well,
in store, and we've got the third period.
doesn't it work in a way where if the whistle isn't blown yet, you cannot call you cannot call that a goal back. Okay. Well, I mean, I think they probably evened it up because honestly, that was an unnecessary shoulder by Goulet anyway. So, no, he wasn't skating head down. That was an unnecessary shoulder by Goulet. Goulet honestly got what he deserved on that play. I'm gonna be honest. I mean, the first penalty on Savard, yeah, that was soft. The second one, it is a penalty, but yeah. Yeah, I think I may remember what you're talking about, but it kind of happened so fast I didn't even see it. So you guys did not have a great second period, though. I will say that.
Welcome back, everybody.
Yeah, because I remember the shots were 11-1 at some point. So yeah, not great. And Pizzetta could not. He almost found the back of the net too. He fanned on that. I was surprised when I saw Pizzetta because I know you've been talking recently about how they were gonna send him down and stuff. So far he's been pretty good. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Two pairs. I mean, bro, I'm not even two pairs, bro. At this point, those pairings that you guys have right now should stay for the rest of the year. Like that Goulet pairing with Hudson just works, even if Goulet's on his offside. Um, it seems like what's his name, or even Hudson, whatever. But he's played really well. What's his name? Matheson again. May have made a few boneheaded moves, whatever. We're not going to talk about that, but at least Carey is there with him, so that's been a decent pairing, I would say. It's just he on his own just cannot really handle himself, you know. So he kind of needs to be babysat by Carey, you know. Um, and then that third pairing, you know, Jack and Savard, they're very sound defensively, so nothing much to say. Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you. I I like the fact that I have this player on my team because he's also supremely talented. But man, I just don't like the. I feel like the person himself. I don't like Shifley, bro. I just don't like him. He was first complaining about the non-call on Gouli. Then he was complaining earlier on after he scored that 2-1 goal. He was arguing with the ref about something stupid. I don't know what that was about. He just found the linesman, started talking to him. Not even the linesman. Yeah, it was actually the actual ref. It's just because the puck was in their defensive zone that they showed. But like whatever, and just like yeah, I could see that the guy is like I think you know if my assessment is correct there, I think he's kind of toxic. So. By the way, I've wanted to discuss a few things. The insiders. So I'm gonna start off with the World Cup. I don't know if you've heard about that, but apparently they are planning an 8-team World Cup. They're not sure if Russia is going to be included in it yet. They're still waiting for what happens with the meeting with the IIHF. But apparently they're planning with or without Russia, anyways. Um, then the second item on the list that they had was they were talking about like the teams in the Metro and how they reacted to the Rantanen trade. Basically, everybody made public comments. Well, not public comments, but like they made it known. So I believe it was what's his name? Not Saravelli, not man, that guy with the beard. What's his name? Not Chris Johnson, yes. So he apparently asked the GMs around the Metro to see what they were going to do in response. At least he knows what they're looking for. I'm going to say that a little bit later. But basically, um, Tampa Bay's Breeze Ball just outright said no without even getting into the details. Chris Patrick of the Capitals said he's kind of looking at it from the lenses of like Tampa Bay and Florida, which is they're gonna stick to their plan for this year. Um, in terms of those teams that are looking at things, so first off, we'll start with Carolina. They apparently are still looking to make possibly a few more trades. They've been looking around for, I believe they said like depth on the blue line, but they're most primarily focused on the goaltending. So I guess they're not really sold on their goaltending all that much because they're maybe scared of that Freddie Anderson injury once again. In terms of the two Florida teams, they're looking for defensemen. I'm assuming, I guess, to beef up their defense a little bit. The Capitals are looking for a top line winger apparently. So I don't know if Brock Nelson necessarily fits that criteria though. Um, Maybe. That would be, I would say, a pretty good ad there, which would force Mike McMichael to play in the third line, and I think that would be really solid. Um, let's see who else was on that list. Um, Toronto apparently is looking for a third line center and then a couple of depth blue liners. Um, let's see. And I think those are since we're talking about the top teams in the East, that's what they were kind of referencing to. I think Boston is also in the market for some sort of depth, I believe, up front and on the blue line, and that's kind of all from what I heard from those insiders. And then the World Cup, apparently they're planning it for 2028. Um, Apparently, as I said already, 8 teams. They're going to discuss that during the Four Nations tournament. They're going to, I guess, try to iron out the details about that tournament and kind of come to an agreement around that time, probably. So we may know something more about that tournament at some point during that period of time where the players are going to be off. Kaprizov. So apparently he's going to have a surgery. He's going to be out 4 to 6 weeks. Um, Chris Johnson was asked if they were gonna alter their plans for the deadline. So apparently the Wild were wanted to be big buyers at the deadline. Now they've been put in a situation where it's like a good and a bad situation, as he described. The good thing is, um, at least half of that time, he's gonna be out while the Four Nations take place. The bad side is they're not able to put that contract on the LTIR since he's not going to be out for the rest of the year. So they're not able to, really have any sort of wiggle room to play with at the trade deadline, even if they wanted to. So there's that. And so far, I believe that's about it all. So, mhm, mhm, mm, mm. Man, looks like that second line. I think Carolina found themselves a really good second line. They're playing Sveshnikov with Hall and Kotkaniemi. Kotkaniemi Hall assisted on Sveshnikov first goal, and then Renton assisted on the second goal by Svech. So I mean, that's good news for Carolina if Svech gets going. And they also showed a few passes that Hall made in the Islanders game, bro. They should have been goals. It's just the guys weren't able to bury it. So he looks like he looked like on those plays, at least on those passes, he looked like the Taylor Hall in New Jersey with those passes. Yeah, yeah. If that's their second line, that's a pretty good second line. Nature's nice. Yeah, because I remember it was 0-0 at some point. We got 50 seconds left, by the way, in the second intermission, so. 1-1. Yeah, Anders Lee scored. Likinen with his 21st from McKinnon as well. Yep. I just mentioned that McKinnon also assisted, but my Bruins are down 3-1, so that's good news for you. Okay, so they took a shot back from the Jets. I remember it was 21-18. Now it's 2018. Let's see. Looks like they adjusted the shots in that Carolina game as well. I think they took the shots away from both teams. In fact, it was 2019 the Rangers, but now it's 1918. Yep. So yeah, I guess we will talk after this game is over, whenever it's over. All right, man. See you. Good luck. So yeah, the period is about to start, guys. So gonna be looking forward to that period. See how it goes down. And the reason I've kept the screen paused on NHL 25 as well is because since we're during the intermission, kind of want to follow along with it as well. So there's that. All right, here we are. Third period starting between the Jets and the Habs, and Doc won that face-off against Kupari. So fourth line against second line out there. Lining now with the puck, tried to center it out to New Hook. Could not get the puck on his stick, and the Jets end up icing on the play.
The Jets take it along the wall. Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck.
Shots are 2018 for the Jets, so they actually took a shot back from the Jets. Kupari in the defensive end. Tried to win a face-off against New Hook. Lost it to New Hook. Goalie keeps it in at the blue line. Montreal tries to keep it in. Hudson, interfered with that puck. Over to Laine, over to New Hook at the blue line now as he's covering for Hudson. A shot that never made it to Hellebuck was stopped by Morrissey right in front of the net. Dylan DeMello now on it. he ices the puck once again for the Winnipeg Jets for the second time in 41 seconds of playtime in the third period so far.
And off the draw, they win possession. And he slides it quickly from Laine.
And the fourth line has been very effective
Over to Caulfield.
for the Jets, so
Deflected away. Nice defensive use
makes
of
sense
his
why
stick.
they started the fourth line. They definitely deserve a little bit more extra ice time here in the third. Appleton safely plays it out along the boards to not force an icing, though the Habs are back in the offensive zone. Gooley keeps it in for Suzuki, over to Caulfield, over to Suzuki, he turns the puck over. Gooley was there on it, but now the Jets are on counterattack 3-on-2. Kyle Connor tries to center it there for Shifley. It was blocked off, I believe, by Cole Hudson. There's a good defensive play there. Lane Hudson, I should say, not Cole Hudson. Suzuki tries to shoot it on net. It went wide. I believe it was deflected. The Jets battle for it along the boards. Good shot there by the Habs. Not the greatest shot though by Suzuki, but he still got it on net, is what I meant. And therefore, a minute and 30 in, we only got one shot so far for the Habs. And a defensive zone face-off for the Winnipeg Jets. Yeah, Suzuki was in kind of an awkward position as well to try and shoot that puck. And on the face-off there is Evans. He wins it. Carrier with the puck tries to center it to Evans. He could not. Tries to keep it in. He does. Plays it out to Evans. Now he plays it back to him. Over to Matheson. He has the puck. He gets it into the Winnipeg zone. Josh Anderson pressing hard against Sandberg. He almost came away with the puck. For a split second he had it there, but the Jets with a good defensive play. Now Montreal's back in on the attack. Josh Anderson cannot get the puck. Stanley now with it. Tries to clear it, fail clear, and he gets the puck right back as looks like both teams are going to go for a change. Stanley himself is going to leave it off for Hayden Fleury as he's going to go for a change himself. Hayden Fleury now skating it out past the red line. He skates it in, wraps it around the boards. Dvorak there to Gooley. Over to Jakai. Over to Suzuki. Yep, that was the red line. Couldn't do much with it. Ehlers skates it in. Not do much with it though. Gallagher on the attack with Gooley, that is. Back to the point. Over to Suzuki. One-timer. Juicy rebound there that nobody ended up finding in the soft. Hudson keeps it in for Suzuki. Dvorak now with it. Over to Gooley, who cannot handle the puck at the line. Over to Suzuki. Over to Gooley. He's going to dump it in. Pionk over to DeMello. He tried to play it out for Appleton in the neutral zone, but it's going to be an icing call as he was not able to get a stick on it. Shots are 20 apiece so far. 3 minutes and 27 seconds into this third frame.
Still lots of time left in the period. It's a 3-1 hockey game.
21 or 25-0-1 when leading after the second period this season for the Jets. So an incredible record. 25 wins in 26 games. If they're leading after 2 periods of play, and another icing call there against the Jets.
The Canadiens played along the boards. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
They line up for the face-off.
Beautiful read in the defensive end.
Duck.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Kupari could not win the faceoff against Doc. Kupari plays it out along the boards. Apple's in there. Montreal now with the puck. Line A makes a safe play out of the defensive zone. Good play there to New Hook. Doc goes into battle for the puck on DeMello. DeMello, though, under pressure, made a good backhand play. Jets get it out of the zone. Not quick enough, though, but Montreal was offside anyways.
The Jets find exactly what they were looking for, a goal here late in the third.
And this is why your big players, your star players, get paid the big bucks to deliver at the end of the game. And this is going to be a nail-biter, James, as you can feel the energy on both sides.
Great extension on his part to poke it away. And he slides it quickly to Shekar. The Jets take possession in the defensive end. Slides it over with pace to Niederreiter.
This is the best part of the game. It's really tight. It's down the stretch. One mistake either way will be the difference maker.
Slides the puck across.
Josh Anderson on the attack there.
The Canadiens have it now.
I apologize for the lack of commentary on that play. Joe Armia behind the net over to Evans. He could not bury that puck. Even though Hellebuck was already on that post, it was a shot on net. In fact, I wasn't sure about that. Montreal dumps it right back into the Jet zone. Scheifele gives it over to Newman Niederreiter, who tried to dump it in. It went off a stick. He still got the puck though. Over to Hayden Fleury. Over to Logan Stanley. Just get it past the red line, dumps it in. Nathan. Logan Stanley shoots it on net. Easy save by Montebo. He was probably looking for a tip on that play.
The Jets gain possession along the wall. Quick feed to Barron. Moves inside. Oh, a clutch save. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone.
11 goals this year for Jake Evans. He's too shy of his career high.
And he slides it quickly to Cooley.
In goals with 13. Hudson plays it out of the zone. Pass to Winnipeg player named Scheifele. As Suzuki dumps it in. Coffee goes in on the attack, gets the puck almost away from Velarde. Yeah, he does. He gives it over to Slav, who gives it over to Sandberg, who's still battling for the puck along the boards. Velarde picked it up. Tried to play along the boards for Pionk, but somebody got clipped on that play. Slav now with the puck. Over to Suzuki, a Coffee with a drop pass to him, and it's going to be a penalty against I believe the Jets, right? What happened on that play? I need to see. Oh, man. Oh, man. No. Ouch, man. I hope he's okay. Man, that's an unfortunate play there. Man, the sport of hockey is so fast sometimes you don't even notice what happens. I thought maybe the Jets were going to be penalized on that play because I thought maybe Pionk clipped him, but it's not one that ended up happening. He started holding his knee instead. Morrissey plays the puck around the boards to nobody, and that should be an icing call. It's not. Jackeye picks it. Oh, turnover to Gutling. So it's an ad break, and I'm gonna mute while it's the ad break.
Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. Nemestikov won the draw inside the neutral zone. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. And hang on for a whistle and slow things down.
Well, anticipates well, and he holds on for the whistle.
And off the draw, they'll take possession. A spirited battle along the boards for the puck. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Winnipeg's numbers in the face-off department, excellent tonight. But you know what? That puck possession didn't really translate into goals.
Yeah, they really weren't able to convert on those opportunities, were they, James? But you have to give credit to their opponent. They closed really quickly on the face-offs in particular and didn't give them a lot of time and space.
Well, that'll bring an end to an exciting night of hockey, and for all of us here at EA Sports, including Danny, Matt, Natalia, all in the truck, I'm James, she's Cheryl. Good night, everybody.
Alright, here we are. Play is back on. Therefore, I have unmuted. Ehlers gains the entry. Drops it off to Nemestikov. Good poke there, I should say, by Matheson. First the turnover. I don't know why Gallagher tried to do like a spin behind his back. Not the very smartest play. Not the smartest play, I should say, there by Gallagher. And the Jets are going to ice that. That was actually an interesting icing call there, but I know why they called it though.
Absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Fran Larceny.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Tosses it on to Connor. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Carrier's stick handling in his own
Play
zone.
is back on already. I missed maybe like 15 seconds there. I had to do something really quickly. Caulfield goes for the puck and he still has it. Skates around one. Passes around the second guy to Slav. He dumps it in. Hellebuck goes to get it. Suzuki. Appleton tries to play it past the red line. He can't. And the Jets are forced to play back in the D zone. Suzuki with the one of the greatest chances in this game, and he just gets a weak wrist shot on net. Wow, what a fortunate set of events there for Montreal. Just a really bad turnover by the Jets, and that almost led to a one-goal game. And the Jets are fortunate there that Suzuki did not get much on it and did not really aim that well at the net either. Sandberg now with the puck behind the net. Over to nobody, and that's going to be an icing call. With 11:56 left in the third, shots are 23-22 for Montreal, and looks like we have a update on Goulet. My friend here off the ice says they showed St. Louis' reaction when he got the update about the Goulet injury, and St. Louis did not seem happy. So we'll see if that's a sign of things to come, or whatever the case may be. But if that's the case, not great news there for the Montreal Canadiens. Hudson now plays it behind his back, keeps the puck into Newhook over to Doc. Shot on net that misses wide. Lining out there, keeps the puck in for Doc. Scheifele. Hudson takes away the puck from Scheifele. Doc plays it from skate to stick, around the net, behind the net. Now over to Carrier, back to Doc. He looks for a new hook in the slot, shot that was blocked. Tries to center it for Hudson, but it went off the netting. So 11:18 left in this third period. Still a 2-goal lead for the Jets. Shots are 23-22 for Montreal.
Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. The Jets carried along the wall. Oh, just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Toss up to the puck and he loses control. Hellebuck's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Getting closer to the halfway point of his frame. Still no score in this one.
Hudson now on the blue line. Over to Savard. Over to Goulet again. Or Hudson, I should say. Carey, sorry, that is not Savard. Tries to shoot it on net. It was blocked by, I believe, Josh Anderson. Montreal tries to keep it in. They do. Right along the boards to Hudson. He keeps it in. Good pass there by, or to Gallagher, I should say. He was not able to get it over a stick, and Winnipeg gets it out of the zone. Hudson tries to make a quick outlet pass. He could not. Just makes a simple backhand pass to Gallagher as he enters the zone yet once more. Horrible turnover there by Logan Stanley as he tried to get it out of the zone. Jets pounce on it. At least they tried to. Barron tried. Or Morgan Barron, I think that might be his name. I was calling him Justin Barron the whole game, but my apologies there. Mike Matheson behind the net for the Habs. Could not get the puck away from the boards, and then he just cross-checks Logan Stanley. So that's interesting there. Just decided to turn around, just cross-check the guy right into his chest area. So he got kind of a little pissed off there, I guess, against or on Logan Stanley, but nevertheless, no call on the play. Offensive face-off for Suzuki. He loses it, I believe, on the strong side as well. Matheson kept it in briefly, and yeah, now the puck is out of the zone. Barron tried to keep that puck in the stick. He could not. Suzuki right back in the Winnipeg zone. Gustafsson picks it up for Winnipeg. Over to Sandberg. Carrier. And that's going to be a penalty. And Carrier is going to the box.
Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway.
Let's see what happened on that play. Yeah, I mean, it is a penalty though, but it is what it is. I know he did not intentionally trip him, but I mean, you tripped the guy. It's kind of like earlier in the game when Jack-I didn't mean to literally break the guy's stick, but he did, so that's why it's a penalty. I believe it was Morrissey's stick too, so nevertheless, a penalty is a penalty, so good on the refs there getting the call. And whenever I was talking about earlier, by the way, off the ice, by the way, his name is Alexi, for those of you guys that are not aware. It's a really good friend of mine who's a Habs fan. He said they showed replay where Matheson pushed Stanley with his hand, and so that's why it wasn't called. So okay, I mean, if that's the case, that's the case, you know. No problem. Have no issues with that. Originally, I wasn't even saying much. I was just saying that like there was no call on the play, and like that if like I never saw it as egregious anyways. So we'll see how the rest of the period plays out. And I'm gonna mute here as we are during the outbreak.
Winnipeg's got control of it now here in the offensive end. What a steal in his own end. Sends the puck across. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Barron's got it into
Yeah,
offensive territory.
Carrier did not intentionally trip the guy, but so happened to be.
And he hangs
He
it
was
off
in
the
the wrong
wall.
place at the wrong time.
Gains the zone through the middle. Quick shot.
I mean, that's still a penalty. It's kind of like earlier, like I mentioned with Jack Guy.
The Canadians gain
Um,
control of the puck
you
against the
know,
wall.
you slash the guy's stick. Yeah, he didn't mean to break it, but it is what it is, you know.
Around him. Good clearing and take to breathe. The
I
Jets steal
understand
each
where
other's
you're
puck
coming
off the
from,
wing.
but
When
you
you're
know,
when you're on a
gotta
power
call
play,
a
more
spade for
time and
spade.
space, but
So,
you have to have urgency. And
based
right
on
now,
the
when you
initial
have
rules that we
TPC
do
here,
have,
this
both
team
of
has
those
to figure
calls
out a
are
way
a
to
penalty.
generate.
So here it is,
Buckeyes moving the
Winnipeg's
puck
power
towards
play
their
here.
zone.
Shifley with the puck,
Here's a
back to
shot.
Morrissey at the point, over to Cal Connor.
Picked up along the wall by Laine.
Circles with the puck over to Ehlers. Davis Savard on the ice, tries to shoot it, and I think they hit the outside of the post.
40 more minutes left in regulation time.
Cal
We'll get to
Connor,
second period
Mark
right after
Shifley,
this.
back to Cal Connor, over to Morris. He couldn't get his full length on it. I believe Matheson deflected it with his stick just a little bit. Not just to change the trajectory of the shot, but to also decrease the velocity of it because it looked like it was going to be labeled for the net. At least whether it was a save or not, I'm not sure, but
Second period is about set to go.
it is what it is. And yes, I did see your previous message that you think it should
Both
change.
teams
Well,
don't feel any better
um,
out as we are scoreless
you
here
know,
to start
the
the
rules are
second.
the rules, as you just said. So
Only a third of this
I
one
can
played.
only go
We'll
off of
make
the
it
rules
equal.
that we have.
Montreal certainly in the driver's
I
seat
think,
right now through 20 minutes
honestly,
of play, but it doesn't feel
we
like the
all
scoreboard here because
have
they haven't been
difference
able
of
to
opinion when
execute
it comes to
the
certain
majority of possessions they've
rules
had.
and certain things like that. So it's up to interpretation in those things, like even goaltender interference, for instance. But
Looks to pass
you
it to
know,
DeMello.
just gotta again
Slides the
play
puck
by the
forward
rules
to
that we
Malkin.
currently have.
Here's a great use of the
Mike
stick
Matheson
right there to
clears
put
the
it
puck
away.
there for Montreal.
Shot goes in.
Less than a minute to go
Here's
here
the
now
body on the play.
for the Winnipeg Jets on that power play. But Ehlers with speed through the
The
neutral
Jets
zone
keep
dumps it in,
possession in the
gets the
defensive
puck
end.
first to get it there.
Along the side, here they come through the neutral
Tries to play
zone.
with his backhand, but
Fires it
the
away.
Habs are
And
quick
he
to
moves
clear
around
it.
the puck.
Shifley now picks it
Moves it
up.
to Sandberg. Sends the pass in front. Oh, and he comes up with a stop.
He's skating
Across
into
the
the
bow.
neutral zone, past the red line,
Quick feed
over
to
to Iafallo,
Suzuki.
over to Shifley,
Along the
and the
wing in the
Habs are
neutral
going to
zone.
play it out.
Here's a shot.
Out of the
Headed
zone,
off.
and
Montreal's got a hold of the puck
now the
now.
Jets have less than 20
Looking
seconds
for
left on that
space
power
inside
play.
the D
And I was
zone.
gonna mention, like, the Jets are playing on the power play like they're just trying to kill time. So they're kind of in that defensive mode right now. Good pass in the slot though to whoever that was, and a better save by Montembeau though.
I think he makes a really good read here, James. He anticipates the play well and gets himself square to the shooter, but unfortunately, this one hits him and he seems to be a little leaky because it finds its way to the back of the net.
Couple of guys getting agitated there. Nina Ryder
Winnipeg's
and
rolling now, having
Nina
taken a
Ryder
one-goal lead here in the second.
Well,
and
yeah, they got no way off
Iafallo
of
both
momentum.
tried to
That
take on
continues
Jack
to
Guy.
push and
The
press
guy's
now,
too strong
James, as
now.
they seem to have control of the game right now. They can't give any momentum back to their
They
opponent.
tried to hug him from
Now a
both
quick
sides,
pass
but the
to
guy was like a
Morrissey.
wall, didn't even move.
Handles the puck.
Second
Broken up
unit
with the
still
stick
on
at
the
the
ice
defensive
for
end.
Winnipeg.
Winnipeg's got it in their own zone. The Jets take it across the blue line. Battle along the boards. And it's kicked away. Slides the puck to Gallagher.
Come on, Nemesnikov. What are you doing, bud?
Toss it up on the play. Now into the
Now
offensive
that's a
zone from the
clean
right
face-off win
side.
by Evans, and
Drives to
Savard
the
is going to
net.
clear it. So that Winnipeg power
Feeds the
play
puck over to
not ended up
Gallagher.
converting much. Hellebuck almost turned it over to
The
Suzuki. Yeah,
Jets gain
a
control of
pass
the puck.
to
And the puck's
who
moved
was that?
away.
Newhook, I believe,
Feeds
coming
it
off
on
the
the wing to
bench for
Lowry.
Montreal. Yeah, Newhook,
He
and
carries the puck up along the
could
wing.
not bury it past
Throws it
Hellebuck.
in. The Canadians gain possession.
Hellebuck again trying to play the puck, but
Montreal's got it in their
he's
own zone.
one of the worst
Moves it
goalies
quickly
when it
over to
comes to playing the puck,
Barzal.
and
And he
Newhook
gets it
just roofed it
through.
way wide.
This one in front. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Reaction time is everything when you're a
Or
goaltender,
roofed
and
it
that's
up
what you
high, I
see
should
from a
say.
young age, them working on all of those different
Carrying. Skates it in. Has the red line. Over to Sandberg. Doc wraps it around the boards for Carrying. Keeps it in. Good play there. And now Winnipeg gets it out. Hudson now with the puck in his own zone. Good stretch pass to Newhook. Over to line A. Tries to deke around one. He lost the puck in the midst of doing that. Newhook though reoccupies the puck behind the net for the Montreal Canadiens. Hudson though with a shot, a simple wrist shot that stay there. So Hellebuck would have gone the trapezoid penalty. That's why he lost the puck. Oh yeah, that's why the ref came up and told him. Okay, makes sense now. He couldn't touch it anymore. Okay. I got it. Okay, how does the trapezoid penalty works again? He cannot play it. Where exactly can he not play that puck? Because I remember hearing about it once, but I've kind of forgotten about it. If you could explain it to me, that would be great. But here we are, Montreal back on the attack. Slav with the puck all the way around to Suzuki, who plays it away from Morrissey. Nice play there by Suzuki. Intercepted by Scheifele behind the net. Although intercepted again by Suzuki, back to Scheifele. Back almost on Suzuki's stick. Velarde tries to get it out, could not. Suzuki picks it up over to Slav. Tries to pass it back to the point. Hudson reclaims the puck. Goes around one, goes around two, tries to shoot. Blocked by Velarde. It's like it's been Velarde versus Hudson today. That matchup is an interesting one. DeMello, Slav both falls. They fought for the puck, but Slav kept it in. Good play by him. DeMello intercepts that pass, which was intended for Caulfield from Suzuki. Suzuki now with the puck over to Hudson. Yeah, try to, I guess, dump it in, but it's an offside call. This was right before the red line. So let's see. If the puck is outside of the rectangle-looking box behind the net, is outside, okay. And the goalie touches it, he gets a penalty. So that red box that you're talking about, right? It's right next. So it's that rectangle that's behind his net, right? I would assume, right? If I'm correct on that, that's the rectangle that you're talking about. So he can play it in that rectangle nowhere else, right? Well, I mean he can, but like he just because I'm confused. Sometimes goalies come out of their net to play it like from the right circle or whatever, like. When is it considered a trapezoid penalty, though? Because that's outside the rectangle as well, though. So explain that to me then. Carrying plays it over to Jacky, and Evans is able to safely get it out of the zone. Gallagher's only able to push it past the Jets' defensive zone as he quickly loses it to Winnipeg players. As now the fourth line for the Jets is out there against the third line of the Habs. Newhook is out there now. Bodied off almost by Sandberg, but he still keeps the puck. Good puck control there by Newhook. Savard with the puck over to Hudson. Over to Liney. Wraps it around the boards for Newhook. He keeps it in momentarily. Over to Liney. Not do much there. They tried to do the play there. Barron goes around Savard. Good play there and around the boards. Ooh, a good centering pass to Gustafsson. He just missed the net with that shot. Wow, that was a close call there for the Jets. Jets go for it around the boards. Keep the puck in. Barron. Not Justin Barron. I keep saying Justin. I believe it's Morgan Barron. Let's see. Again, I keep like somehow. Oh wow! What a hit by freaking Barron. crazy hit on Anderson there. That was crazy. Crazy collision. Morrissey, that was the guy. Okay, that was the name I was looking for. Slap now with the puck. Tries to center it. Good stick there by one of the Winnipeg players. Shafley steals it away from Matheson, and he just dumps it in safely.
Puck grab by Pionk. The Jets will play it from the defensive zone.
Suzuki wraps it around the board.
Comes up with the
Pionk
steal.
plays it out. He does to Shifley over to Kyle Connor now.
Been a fun night in the
And
booth as
he
we
just
bring into
dumps it in.
period number 2, and
Jack,
there's
I
still
believe, tried
20
to
more minutes of action to go
make
here
a
in
little hit there
regulation.
against
Third
Kyle Connor.
period.
Interesting.
Don't go
Slav
anywhere.
gains the entry. Tried to go through everybody, but too many Jets there to go through. Still kept it in almost. Suzuki, though, tried to pass it back to Hudson. He wasn't able to get the puck in time. I'll show you after the game. It's going to be easier to explain on the call. All right, no problem. Let's see. So Perfetti now with the puck. Back in the Winnipeg zone. Or close to 2 minutes left, I should say, in the game. And yeah, the Habs are pulling the goalie. So Hudson shoots the puck on net. It gets blocked. Morrissey clears the puck. Hudson intercepts it right before the red line, right past the blue line, I should say, of the Jets. Lining out with the puck. Over in the slots, Gallagher, but it wasn't. He got intercepted there. And Kupari with the empty netter. So it's a 4-1 game now for the Jets. They're going to finish off this game with a easy empty netter. Ehlers skates it out past the red line to Kupari, and he just puts the icing on the cake for the Winnipeg Jets. And just like that, it is a 4-1 game in favor of the Jets with 1:45 left in the third period. Shots are 25-24 for the Montreal Canadiens. Kupari, and then on the face-off against Evans, and he wins it. Does Kupari, I should say, Logan Stanley. Along the boards there for Appleton. Can I get the puck past Jacky? Hayne Fleury plays it out of harm's way. Kupari races for it. Tries to make a wraparound pass for Appleton. Almost found him as well. Nice attempt. Pizzetta now in on the attack. Sandberg is there to get the puck for Stanley. He's going to play it around the boards. He does, which found Kupari, but Evans turned it over to Armia and wide with that by one-timer. Stanley now with the puck along the boards. Jake Evans tried to play it back to Carey. It could not. Appleton, looking for a tip there from Niederreiter, and he tips it wide off the net. Armia now passes it out to Newhook. He goes in on the attack. And it's going to be an icing call against the Habs with 44.3 seconds to go. So yeah, they're showing how Habs fans are leaving the arena.
And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Thunderous hit in the wall.
Gustafsson in on the face-off against Evans, and he wins it. Does Gustafsson. Mello on the blue line. Got poked off by Gallagher. Why does Gallagher wait until like the last minute of the game to be noticeable? The whole game, I did not think Gallagher looked particularly good out there for the Habs. I'm going to be completely honest here. Neil Pionk behind the net to Dylan DeMello. Iafallo skates in over to Gustafsson with an easy shot and an easier save for Montalvo. Another shot by Stanley that misses way wide. And with 2-1, and the Winnipeg Jets win this hockey game 4-1. Shots ended up being 25-24 for Montreal. I believe one of those shots should have been counted, so it should be 25 apiece technically, but we'll see what the shots end up being after the game. But a good win here on the road for the boys. Very good work here by my Jets, and great hockey game. So with all that being said, thank you all so much for watching this live stream. I do appreciate the fact that all of you guys decided to tune in. For those of you that are not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have been browsing your way through the internet and you stumbled upon this live stream, and my name is the Russian Versatile Gamer, I am or should I say, I am the Russian Versatile Gamer, the gaming channel for all gaming fans out there, yes, including hockey fans as well. And that was actually Doc, not Josh Anderson. They showed it on the replay there, the hit that Baron made, and that was good. That was kind of a crazy fall there by Doc. But with all that being said, it is time for me to end this live stream.